clicking this video, you want to know how the brain works and to what point are information stored in long-term memory. I will tell you how the brain works. I will explain to you how the brain is able to store information in long-term memory. What you need to do in order to make the brain store your information in a long-term memory and you'll be able to remember effectively. Now, listen. The human brain responds to things, okay, or signals or triggers due to the neurons it has. The human brain is built with millions of neurons, and these neurons work together in ensure that the brain is able to respond to certain stimulus that happens in the body, okay, that happens around the body, around you. Now, when you are reading, you are sending signals. You are sending signals to the brain that whatever you are doing at this moment in time, the brain should be able to store. But the brain will not respond to that except if you trigger all the necessary signals that will make the brain keep that information or understand that information is so important it needs to store it in the long-term memory. Please follow me and I'm going to explain everything in detail. Now, the brain learns educationally or in a learning system or in a learning environment in 4 ways: through text, through sound, through vision, and lastly through writing. Now, if you want your brain to recall information, you send these signals to the brain through these channels. Now, understand something. Why does the brain now stores information in your short-term memory? The brain stores this information in your short-term memory because of the way in which you send that signal. Now, if you send the signal of text, that means you pick your book and you're just reading cha 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 cha. You are actually reading text. Will the brain store it in the long-term memory? No. Why? Because it is just one aspect of a signal. We have 3 more signals that you're not touching. So how do you expect to read and go and you're just reading your text and you expect to go and pass exams? It's crazy. It doesn't work that way. Okay? So the next aspect is sound. You just listen and you believe that your brain has stored it and keep it in the long-term memory. It's crazy. No. Even if it does to certain aspect, it's not at a full capacity. It's not at a high rate. It stores some, it discards some. So if you are just listening to your lecturers or you're just converting your notes to sounds and you're listening to them and you feel your brain is going to accept that information and store all those information, it's a no. So it's a no. The brain also accepts or picks information through what? Vision. What you see, the brain is able to what? It's able to pick it up. That was why I was making video on visual learners. Now, when you see something and your brain is able to recall that information, it means that there are certain triggers or there are certain connections that leads to that. But it is not 100% efficient. It means that this alone is not going to be 100% effective. The last one, writing. As you write, the brain stores information. As you take note, the brain is learning. As you are writing, the brain knows that thing is important. But does that mean the brain is going to store it in the long-term memory? No. Why? It's just a signal. It's just one aspect of a signal. It's just the learning signal. So, does that mean it will store information in large capacity because you copied note? No. So how the hell does the brain store information in the long-term memory? To ask yourself, How can I make my brain then store information in the long-term memory? Okay, you say I'm a visual learner, then it means that if I apply vision in my learning, it's enough for me to hit A's. No! You need to be smart. You need to make the brain know that that information is so important by triggering the 4 techniques. These 4 signals, by triggering the 4 signals. When you trigger these 4 signals, the brain knows that that is so important. Example, when you are reading, the brain picks that signal. And as you are reading, you combine it with what? With sound. That same material, convert it, let it be in a sound form. Then you create vision of that material. Then you write that material. You have combined all these 4 signals on one single material. The material will be stored in the long-term memory and you remember effectively. And that is the bedrock of the study method I was telling you about in SPEC. I said in SPEC Academy, we created a study system that touches all the 4 signals. All the 4 signals. So that you can be able to remember. Learning is supposed to be from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. When you follow it in that way, in that pattern, your brain, and you touch all the signals, your brain is able to store. Don't just study like others. Study with a system. Study with a pattern. Study with a design. It makes you powerful. It makes you smart. It reduces your time. Instead of you opening a material, you don't even know where to start from. The pattern gives you step-to-step procedure in which you need to attack that material. I want you to calm down and know that whatever you want to store, please trigger all these 4. And I'm telling you, you will get it right. The brain will remember it effectively. Just try it. See, just speak, even if it is a statement or a paragraph. Apply this 4 and see if your brain will not remember. It will remember perfectly. This is the secret of top students, of top learners that I'm sharing with you. In this channel, I keep exposing things that will make you great, things that will make you perfect. Do you know why? Because I believe everyone deserves a chance. Everyone is good. The system has failed us. That doesn't mean we should keep being where we are and blaming people that will not come to help us. We need to help ourselves. That is what this channel is here for each and every one of you out there. Discover yourself. I know what it feels not to be where I feel I can be. I know that feeling. I've been in that space and I've left that space, and I am here sharing these powerful tricks, this powerful information, this powerful insight for your own good. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. With that, I know that you appreciate my effort. With that, I know that actually I have a community of people that actually appreciate my work. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting me. I have nothing but to say thank you. God will bless you massively. God will reward you massively. God will strengthen you massively, and God will help us to achieve our goal in life. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I'm your visual tutor, Support. Bye-bye for now.